And now, broadcasting worldwide out of Memphis, Tennessee, this is the Let's Get Real Talk Show with Andrea Snail.
I think I told you not to trust her. She's all about that game. Don't go and fall in love with that girl. She will only cause you pain. Don't think she loves you, she don't mean it. Just look the other way. She's coming at you, you better run before she leaves your heart in vain. She is cold as ice, deep blue sea, you can't swim in. Better think twice before you dive into that water. What you gonna do when the game is over? When you realize she is not the one, you better put on your socks, your game face on. And I don't give a damn if you're ready or not. Oh, we will start something new, cause the game is over. Nothing left to do when all is said and done. I said put on your socks, your game face on. And I don't give a damn if you're ready or not. I think I told you not to trust her. She's all about that game. Don't go and fall in love with that girl, cause she don't feel the same. Says she got issues and she's sorry, but then do it all again. She's coming at you, you better run before she leaves your heart in vain. That girl's cold as ice, deep blue sea, you can't swim it. You better think twice before you dive into that water. What you gonna do when the game is over? When you realize she is not the one, you better put on your socks, your game face on. And I don't give a damn if you're ready or not. Oh, we will start something new, cause the game is over. Nothing left to do when all is said and done. I said put on your socks, your game face on. And I don't give a damn if you're ready or not. Game over.
And welcome to the Let's Get Real Talk Show with Andrea Snail. Now on YouTube, TuneIn, and all the rest, worldwide radio. Today we're going to talk about, or rather she's going to be talking about, disrespectful kids and dating. Wow. On iHeartRadio.com. Remember, buy the products and the services that's on the Andrea Snail Show. That's right. Let's Get Real Talk Show. Worldwide radio.
You can't swim in. You better think twice before you dive into that water. What you gonna do when the game is over? When you realize she is not the one, you better put on your socks, your game face on. And I don't give a damn if you're ready or not. Oh, we will start something new, cause the game is over. Nothing left to do when all is said and done. I said put on your socks, your game face on. And I don't give a damn if you're ready or not. And I don't give a damn if you're ready or not. Oh, I don't give a damn if you're ready or not. The game over. If you're ready or not. Oh, game over. Oh, no. And I don't give a damn if you're ready or not.
And welcome to the Let's Get Real Talk Show. I am Herb Senior, CEO and President of the Herb Senior Media Network on iHeartRadio.com. And today on Miss Snail Show, she's going to be talking about disrespectful kids and dating. Wow, haven't you guys have been doing that already? Hey, went down that road. I've been down that road, and believe me, I don't want to go again. The number is 719-247-6291, XX number 18303. If you want to call in, and I want a lot of you women, I mean, the brothers, as Sister Snail said last week, has been bombarding the airways. You sisters, y'all call in now. Come on now, call in at 719-247-6291, XX number 18303. To me, the number one internet talk radio right on the World Wide Web on TuneIn, Spreaker, and also on iHeart. Now, she's on TuneIn. Check her out on TuneIn.com. TuneIn.com and YouTube. That's right. So today, she's going to be talking about that. And as that title, she was talking about, we're going to bring her in a few minutes in the chat room. That brought back some memories in my life. I'm not, ashamed to tell you. Of course, I'm not calling nobody names or families are nothing like that, okay? I'm just telling what I've been through. I've been through dating a lady one time. She had a very disrespectful kid. And, as a man, it was real hard for me. I don't know. See, as Miss Sunbeam said, you're going to have to get to know people. You have to get to know people, and you have to get to know who you're dealing with. I mean, some people have some very respectable kids. Some people don't. Now, as Miss Sunbeam said, that it's all in the upbringing of the child. But, when a man meets a nice lady, she has some, good respect for kids. That's a blessing. You know what I'm talking about? That's a real blessing. Yes, I know it is. I just want to give a few good comments about my experience in life. I know a lot of guys have been going through this, and a lot of women, a lot of you women have been going through too. Dating people that have kids that is bad. I'm just going to call a spade a spade. And why is it like that, people? Why is it like that? And we're going to bring Miss Andrea in a little bit. But I want you women to call in now. Now, the men have been born on airways. Don't just leave the text. She just always say that, y'all leave text inboxes, but call in. 719-247-6291, extension number 18303. That is the number 4 to call in for the Let's Get Real talk show with Miss Andrea Snail. Now, I'm saying this here, folks. I'm just making a little bit of preview, put a little bit of, throw a little gasoline on the fire, you know what I'm saying? That you women call in. The brothers always call in. That's good and dandy, but we want these women to call in. We really want these women to call in today because we try to talk to and get Miss Snail here. Let's go into the chat room, see if she's there. And, we let's go on in and see, is she there right now? That's right. Mm-hmm.
Please enter your PIN to join this conference.
Yeah.
This free conference call is provided by Uber Conference. Joining conference now.
Hello, and we are on the air. Hello, Sister Snail.
Yeah, how you doing? This is John calling from Delaware.
Hello, John. How you doing? Yeah.
I can't complain. Everything's cool. I wanted to get on the topic today.
Yeah. I don't know if she's in the chat room or not. Is Sister Snail, are you there? She probably not there, but we can go and talk, John. This is her, the press CEO and owner of this station. John, we're talking about disrespect for kids and dating. What's your topic on that, John?
Grab a belt. Honestly, I say with disrespectful kids and dating. I believe it depending on the kids, the age of the kids. That's like a grown folk conversation where I believe parents shouldn't be having with the kids. So, like personally, me, I want to take my kids, depending on the age, on a date.
Right.
I wouldn't introduce them to dating. Nowadays, a lot of times, you can have men introducing their kids to potential dates or potential relationships that may not work out. Vice versa, you have females introducing their kids to potential dates or potential relationships.
Right.
Now, if it don't work out, you got to look at the cycle of how many people they introduce them to.
Yeah, and I think, John, while we're waiting on Sister Snail to come in, I think it's all how well, from a man's point of view, how a woman raises her child, because if she gonna bring anybody, no, some kids, especially boys and girls, but especially the boys, they say, well, he ain't my daddy, and they just been very disrespectful. I've been through that like one time, John, in my life. I'm not gonna call no name, but man, that's a hard thing to do. You know what I'm saying? Trying to love a woman and got disrespect for kids. Man, that was a tough one for me in my life, John.
Yeah, and it goes back to, like what you said, it goes back to how the parents raise the kids. So, me personally, without judging how somebody raise their kids, is, to me, I just look at, okay, well, what are you going to do about it right now? So, to me, a simple step is don't indulge your kid, especially if they're under the age of 16, into anybody you're dating, especially if you know they bad kids. But sometimes you can, like, me personally, I've been in situations where I might have dated somebody who had a bad kid, and I thank God a lot of response is that I had, not a lot, but a few response that I got was basically they moved, they was like, they'll say something like, well, my kids don't like none of my boyfriends, and they always, my son don't like none of my boyfriends, and my daughter don't like nobody or whatever. And then when I meet them, it could be like they'll ask, oh, where's John at? Where's John at? And they say something like, wow, like my kids really like you. So it goes to this raise your kids. If you're gonna bring them around a person, how are you disciplining the kids in a nice way? But the most important thing, what type of people you bringing around your kids? So a kid, especially at the age of 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, they can sense that the average parents will not take heed to, because they have a personal goal to why they want to be with somebody. It could be love or whatever the case may be. But sometimes you have to heed of your kids.
Right.
Some people might date 4 or 5 people that's not bad for them. That child spirit could feel it.
Right.
Wow.
All right, here's our leaders. How you doing, Sister Snail?
I'm doing well, Mr. Herbert. How are you?
Yeah, we just carrying on till you get in there. That's John from Delaware. And he was discussing
That's John
about...
Hardy.
Yes.
Hey, sis, how you doing?
I'm doing fine, big brother. How are you?
I'm good. I was just elaborating on the thing I believe about kids being disrespectful with dates is depending on the age, because, if I got a 3-year-old daughter, then there's no need for her to even discuss, conversate, or be around anybody I'm dating, because that's my personal life. That's a grown folks' life. Now, if you got somebody 17, that's a different aspect, and then somebody 17, me first, I'm getting the belt. So you might get in front of them, date or whatever, but at the same time, we're looking at the reality of the world, how it changed from 20 years ago. So I say, like, at one point, a kid could be giving you a warning that this person's not good for you, but at the second time, they can have animosity psychologically towards their own father of not being with their father or mother, per se. Mm-hmm. So I believe it shouldn't be a child's place to be able to make a decision until the person, because if a child meets a date, and let's just say the child meets, it's just a date. Remember, now we're talking about 2 grown adults. It's just a date. The child perception of that date is that's my mommy boyfriend, whether he like that person or not. Now, by the 3rd or 4th date, psychologically in that kid's mind is like, but then if it's a potential relationship, I say the parents is still, especially whether the child is disrespectful or not, the parent is introducing possibilities into a child's life which they don't have no right to make decisions. So we're giving them right to say things like, I don't like him. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So I believe depending on the age, a child should not be involved with grown folks' business like dating.
Well, sometimes we have to look at the fact that the kids may give us some type of indication that you may not need to be with their parents. Okay? Depending on how they...
That's the same thing I said. I